Hey guys, it's Glenn for G&P Custom Fabrications, and as a great man once said, it is finished. So let's look at what we got done here. What I'm talking about is the cab swap, mixer truck, Dodge Dually Cummins swap thing. I apologize not doing more videos on it. Let's get the sun on the right side of me here. It's just I haven't had time. I was using all my free time and free energy to get the truck done. It ended up being a lot more of a lot bigger job than what I was anticipating. So a lot of that had stemmed from the fact that I ended up running the radiator in the back. Ended up running back from the front of the motor. So what we got going on here. There you can see it coming off the front of the motor and going down on this side. You can see I got all the wiring done. Everything cleaned up nicely. Got headlights, blinkers, everything is working there. On this side, we have the air cleaner on and more wiring all cleaned up on this side. Probably use a few more zip ties. Andy's on his way over to come pick it up now, so I figured if I didn't get a video shot now, this is my last chance. Although I'm gonna try to get Andy to invite me over whenever they go put the mixer on there, because I'd like to be there for that. I haven't talked to him about it yet. I'm sure he won't have a problem with it. He probably would appreciate the help. But see, like here, I've got this is that water line going to the back of the truck. I did that twice. I actually, first time I did it, I was using too light of tubing and had pinholes all on my pie cuts. So I ended up having that heavier pipe, ended up redoing it with that. The inside, got it all finished up. Andy got me the diamond plate. I don't know if I had that in previous videos. Got the dash all instrument cluster looking good. And cleaned up. I fixed some of the holes in the firewall from where the steering column used to pass through and different things. These were a couple things, weren't really major issues, but they just drove me nuts. So these open ends on the seats. I got his seat covers put on for him. But I did get the wiring down there all pretty much straightened out. It looks bad from that angle, but it actually looks better in person, I guess. But yeah, for the most part, the took several days to get that coolant lines ran. A lot of angles to cut. I had to wait for couplers to come in to put it all together because I couldn't, with the way as tight as everything is in there, I couldn't just weld it all together and slide it up in there. I had to do it in pieces, so I had to wait for couplers to come in for all those pieces. But yeah, that's it. I'm just waiting for Andy to show up now. I saw a couple little things I want to deal with real quick. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the job I did on it. It took a lot longer. You'd have to go back and look at, I don't remember what the date was. I put out the first video talking about doing the job. Yeah, I'll try to remember whenever he goes to leave to try to get some footage of it going out the driveway. And then I'll do a little recap. So I'll see you then. I am so happy to see that thing gone. Oh man, that just kicked my butt almost every day I worked on it. But it was a good experience. I learned a lot in working on it, stuff I can apply in the future builds if I'm stupid enough to take any more on. But they will be for our own personal. I don't know if I'll do any more for hire like that. Puts a lot of pressure on you, deadlines and stuff. It's one thing to try to thrash on your own vehicle to get it ready for a car show for the weekend, but you know, with his, he had parades that he was wanting to go to, and he missed a couple of those. He said he's got another one coming up in November. Hopefully they get the mixer bed on by then, or the mixer body, and can make it to that. I told him go ahead and let me know whenever he was going to be putting the mixer on there. I'd come over and help if I could. And that's pretty much it. I'm just so glad that thing's gone. Now I got the mess to clean up. International chassis, which I'm going to get with Zane from Hodgepodge Dodge Garage and see if he wants to do a will it start on that motor before we get it out of here. It's a Dodge Blue Diamond. Don't know if there's any demand for them. I need to, I guess, hit the interwebs a little bit more and see if I can find anything out on it. But yeah, I need to get that out of here. The wife is wanting the driveway cleaned up. She doesn't want the front yard looking like a junkyard, and I don't blame her. This, like I said, it went on a lot longer than what I had planned, and I'm sure the neighbors will all be glad to see it all cleaned up too. So that does it for today. This is Glenn for G&P Custom Fabrications, living the dream till the freaking phone rings. Thanks for watching.